Hello everybody and welcome to Shock Tactics. This is also a XCOM clone type of strategy game. Uh, so I'm just gonna jump right into it and let's see how it goes. Let's do a normal playthrough. There's a lot of this game that has both come out and will be coming out this year, so they are very popular. I'm especially looking forward to Mutant Year Zero, made by Famicom. That looks very promising. I recommend you all check it if you have the time. There are some videos on YouTube already made by developers. That looks very fun. Now let's get past this loading and see what we have.
Hellfest was a great find for humanity. I would say the most important one in recent history. We learned so much about the universe and life, it was like discovering the birthplace of our galaxy. I was on the first ship that landed, and I tell you what, this place was harsh. Forget your helmet one time and you're done in under a minute. You did not want to go outside unless you had to. I'm talking about caustic storms, toxic gas, fire, and lightning strikes. Oh yeah, Cap's first mission. I can remember that one like it was yesterday. I was supposed to find a location in the center of the sector to conduct my research. I traveled with a team of mercs and an ATV. Our job was to scout out the territory first and then set up camp and wait for late arrivals to come in and bulk up our ranks. Anyway, we made it about halfway. Then we got attacked by some crawlers.
Ignatius was one of our few tech specialists. He was going to work as a mechanic and researcher in the same sector Cap was in. We sent him out with a large merc team and an ATV for transporting his equipment. Cap's team and a few others were to meet up with him at the camp and then move out from there. The local aliens, the crawlers, had been making our existence there extremely difficult. They attacked and completely immobilized Ignatius and his team, forcing Cap into a rescue with a one-man team.
Then start mission. There's the dropship.
Use WASD to pan the camera, mouse wheel to zoom in and out, QE to rotate, or hold the middle mouse button to freely rotate. Move the camera to find mission objectives.
You don't say.
Every action you make costs action points, AP. Every character has his own pool of AP. Right-click on the field to move to the marked location.
So it's the same key as in all XCOM type games.
You may also move one field at a time. As long as you stay within the green area, you still have enough AP to shoot or use an
I'm
ability.
gonna skip those. You can pause it and read it if you want to. Now let's see.
Move to the marker through the blue area to sprint.
Characters looks a little cool.
Your turn ends automatically when your unit can no longer perform any more actions. Then the enemy turn begins.
Oh, the end turn is automatic. Okay, you want me to run there?
If your mercenary discovers an enemy, his movement stops so that you can react to the new situation using your remaining AP. Cover is
Okay.
visible when hovering over a field with your cursor. Objects can provide good cover, bad cover, or none at all. Cover is only viable as right-click on an enemy to shoot or left-click on the default attack skill in your skill bar at the bottom of the screen. Attacking always consumes all remaining action points. Select an enemy to shoot.
Fire! Fire!
The appearance of red lines between your unit and an enemy indicates that you're within each other's line of sight. From this position, you can see the enemy and shoot at them, but they can see you and shoot back as well. The hit chance indicates the chance of a single bullet to hit the target. When weapons fire multiple bullets, each bullet has that chance to hit.
Okay, and this one shoots 3 bullets,
Cap's guy came in the last second.
please.
I was alone with my back to the ATV, emptying magazines at the crawlers when he stepped out of the fog and started killing them all around me. So we had a minute to breathe, and I told him to watch my back so I could fix the ATV and we could get out of there.
Dead Marines all over. There are the keys. Run for some cover. 58, 52.
I was in contact with Cap the whole time. There was another contractor on the way to support them, but I was afraid he wouldn't make it in time. Cap needed to hold out for just 1 more minute.
Left-click on a character to select them. Alternatively, left-click on their portrait or use Tab and Shift to switch between available characters. Select your mercenary.
With 2 men on the ground, Cap was able to form a decent defensive line.
Okay.
While I was doing my thing as
Bullshit.
fast as I could, I heard another gun rattling on top of the first one and thought, thank God that was close. I kept working, listening to the sound of the guns to calm my nerves, thinking as long as they kept going, I was safe.
Yeah. Let's end the turn. There they are. And he's far away. Let's have him come closer. Perhaps he can have a kill to get some experience. 32 with 3 bullets, 90% perhaps. Half.
End your turn manually by clicking the skip button or pressing the spacebar for each of your mercenaries.
Okay, I'm gonna pull back. Yeah.
The guns kept rattling, and I finished my repairs, and we grabbed our stuff and got the hell out of there.
Cap's team needed to get away from there. They drove the rest of the day until they reached their actual destination. We knew we weren't the only ones heading for Heffest and a piece of the pie. This new world was without law or leader, and it was rich in rare resources. So of course there was an interest, and we knew we'd have competition. It wasn't long after setting foot on the new world that we saw a small craft dropping near what would be Cap's sector. It carried about 20 men.
I'm gonna start this one too, because I know after this we will see the Geoscape type
The
of the
interesting part
game,
of this contract was
so
the
I
strange
can show you that
monolith
one
they
too.
stumbled on. When I saw it for the first time, I knew it had some kind of power. It looked odd and out of place.
Okay, we are looking for artifacts. That's probably one of mission prizes I saw. Now I have 3 men. They all have machine guns. Okay, let's move forward. And he sees an enemy. Okay, one up top and one down. Let's see, 48 plus 46. Well, it's worth it, yes. 45. That went fine.
You find a list of objectives in the upper left corner of the screen. Main objective.
As we walked towards the monolith, we discovered the rest of the pirates
Another
standing
man.
around a peculiar object on the ground.
Four
They
man
noticed
game.
us and spread out for cover, but still stayed close, as if they wanted to protect the object. We closed in on them and started taking them down.
Does he have a different armor? Yes. They have life, life, life. He has life and armor. Okay, that's good to know. That's my sniper.
Red markers at the corner of your screen indicate known enemies outside your field of view. Blue markers indicate mission objectives. Every action of a character costs action points, AP. Your mercenaries' individual pools of action points are displayed next to their portraits.
Turn.
Your mercenaries gain experience points for kills and accomplished missions. Leveling up unlocks new abilities and increases their basic stats. Use your character's special abilities by selecting them using their numbers or by left-clicking them at the bottom of the screen. After using an ability, it will be inaccessible for a specific time displayed in turns on the ability icon. Grayed out icons are not usable.
Okay, they have gotten stronger already. Hacking, aim shot, hail of bullets, and honor. Now I have Overwatch and stabilizing warpath. Okay, that's if one of my people dies. Now let's see where my sniper can go. It can go all the way there. I'm gonna move him there. And he sees 2 enemies. Are there 2? No, there's just 1. But where there's 1, there's always more. Now let's see. 21. Is it worth it? I'll do an Overwatch. Move him there. Yikes. Up there. And I'll put my sniper. And then there.
Overwatch is an ability that all mercenaries have. It lets your buffs and debuffs on a character appear above the hit point bar next to their portrait.
Okay. He can't see anyone. Not much of cover here. There is cover, but can't see anybody. Just 1. They are kind of bunkered up there. Let's see the next guy. No, that guy. And he can't go there, of course. Well, it's worth a shot. Next. I need cover. Sniper, you can go there. Can you fire? Let's see. Yes. 45%. Okay, let's try.
When a soldier is severely injured, send another soldier and use his stabilize skill to perform first aid and prevent. To focus the camera on a character, double-click on their portrait.
And I did. Now let's see. Okay, let's move there. I can't do anything else. He can't see anybody, can he? I think he can.
Everything not in your team's line of sight stays hidden within the fog of war. To switch weapons, click on the weapon switch icon or press X.
Switch weapon, okay. Not much there. Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. Let's see. 9%. And he cannot work there. Now what did I do? How'd you go? There. 23%. Not Overwatch. 10%. And no top cover. He's got covered there. Let's see. My sniper can be Overwatch. Move forward. And I see 3 people. Here's Stunner. Okay. Now I can at least kill him.
Enemy reinforcements are indicated on the list of objectives. They arrive when the timer is counted down. You can toggle the visibility of roofs by pressing R.
The last of the group fell. Cap ordered the team to run down every last pirate in the area. I went for the object and picked it up. It felt heavy in my hands, pulsating, as if it was alive.
And he got shot. But not dead. Now let's see. There's one there. Can somebody take them out? 30%. 62. Well, he is in jeopardy. I should move him. And then take out him. There. And do an overwatch. Yeah, I'll risk it. And overwatch. Well, that should be an instant kill. And he needs to get away. Let's see. He can go there. 60%. I want to. Yeah, it doesn't matter. %. Not bad. Overwatch. Now I guess this is the end.
I brought it back to the ATV for safekeeping.
Is this the artifact?
When I passed the monolith, the thing started to vibrate. A low sound seemed to come from below ground. It reverberated through the monolith and pressed heavy on my chest. There was no doubt that the monolith interacted with this artifact in my hands. I told Cap that this was exactly the reason I signed up for this mission. That I wanted to build our base right here.
Compression artifacts 1. Okay.
Open the building menu in the bottom right to view a list of the buildings available.
Okay, go to base construction.
Constructing and upgrading buildings takes resources. When selecting a building in the building menu, the benefits of that building and the resources needed are shown in the construction menu on the right. Now build the anomaly charge generator.
The generator, yes, because I need power.
To make your base fully operational, build the arsenal and then the dropship hangar.
Arsenal. Build. And dropship hangar, of course, we need that.
Now is the time to close the building menu and explore the world map.
We needed a place to store all the weapons, so we built one, and I made it a thing for hanging the guns up like trophies, and put some spotlights on them.
I've spent all
Finally,
my
the
money.
FSP had managed to give us a dropship, an old but sturdy model, originally designed for the transport of containers. Never mind, we were happy to have it, especially me.
Now let's see the arsenal. I guess
This
that's
is the armory. It contains all of your available equipment. You can select a mercenary out of your active team, change his weapons and armor, and customize his colors.
FSP light armor. That's what I have. Nothing new. The landing pad.
The deployment screen is your team overview. You can examine your pool of mercenaries and select the mercenaries to go on the next mission.
Yeah, he has 3 hit points left. But I can't remove him from the team. But they heal quite fast if I remember correct. Now let's see, go to the world map.
The ATV excavation sites provide you with valuable resources. You always need your ATV to set them up, whether they are already occupied or not. As in the tactical mode, the world map has turns. Every turn is a day, and time is valuable in the race for power on Hafest. The days passed since your arrival are displayed at the top. You can end a day without moving the ATV by clicking on the End Day button on the bottom right. The red countdown on the top screen indicates the days left until the Grand Fleet of the IC arrives.
Okay. 137 turns. Now there's a fog of war here. Big island. This is our base. I can probably drive around. I can. And his hit points went up.
Resolving a mission takes a day on Hafest. Their difficulty out of 5 levels is shown in the mission overview. Keep an eye on that. The reward for successfully completing a mission is visible when selecting the mission. Your dropship allows you to deploy your team directly into the mission you select on the world map. By the end of the mission, your team will be transported back to the base immediately.
Still need some more health.
Story missions are marked blue and have to be completed. Some missions have a day limit in which they have to be completed. When the day limit on story missions runs out, the game is lost.
5 days. 1 day. Okay, he's on top, and he's on top. So I'm gonna go back to the base. And I'm gonna save. And end this segment now, and thank you for watching. And if you would like to see more of this game, just post a comment and I will play some more. Thank you for watching, see you next time.